Right, so it's Dan here on the My James Rock Show. I'm joined by Jona in what is pretty cramped tour bus. How's it going, chap?
I'm alright. My neck's a bit crammed right now because I can't stand up straight, but it's good.
And you guys have just sort of got into the UK part of this tour. How's it going for you guys so far?
Yeah, awesome. We had our first show here on this tour just last night, Southampton, and it was a very packed and sweaty show. You know, cool little venue, really good vibe. You know, no stage barrier or anything like that. So plenty of crowd surfing and people going wild. It was cool.
I think you got another one of those nights set up tonight because, well, as far as I understand it, you couldn't move for equipment earlier with everything that you all have. So
yeah, it's awesome to be able to kind of come back to this level of gigs and, you know, really intimate shows with slightly smaller crowds. But we find these kind of shows tend to make really awesome shows anyway, because the crowds are always pretty packed in. They're right there in your face at the front of the stage. It's very sweaty, and you know, it's just a really good vibe.
Well, it's good because you've already got the kids lining up outside, like waiting to do it. So that's hopefully going to kick off a lot.
They seem keen. Yeah, it's going to be great.
So you guys have recently released Beloved.
Beloved, we pronounce it. Yeah. Yes, it's our first album in quite a while. I think the last one came out in 2006. So
wow.
It's been a minute. But yeah, we began working on that heavily sort of mid to late 2012, and then finished up the writing for Beloved in mid 2013.
Okay.
And went straight to Sweden to record the record over there with the same crew that we did the last one with, Fredrik Nordstrom and Henrik Udd at Studio Fredman. And yeah, basically it came out on Valentine's Day in Australia, and a couple of days later the rest of the world, and we've spent the whole year just touring, pumping it out.
That's cool, because, you guys have had a little bit of a hiatus, shall we put it. So it's almost like Beloved is sort of the culmination of you guys getting back together and sort of getting the vibe back. Would you say that's sort of correct?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. We did have a break for quite a number of years due to sort of not being able to find the right vocalist at the time, and then recently, within the last sort of 2 years, we've had a couple of member changes. Unfortunately, we lost a couple of long-time members and one of the original members of the band, which is JJ, our former drummer, who sings for D's Nuts now. So we got a couple of new members in the band, Ben Coit on bass and Shane O'Brien on drums. And when we announced our reformation in 2011, we had a long-time friend, Jamie Hope, join the band on vocals. He sang for a band called the Red Shore previously, who did some really awesome stuff, and I worked with them. So yeah, basically we found a great lineup by the time it came to write Beloved. So everything you hear on the record is with the current lineup of the band.
Cool.
So yeah, basically Kevin and I wrote a lot of the guitar-driven sort of music and melodies, which
Excellent.
We always have on all the releases. So we hope that our fans can still hear quite a unique Prom Queen sound in there, and then obviously bringing a couple new guys in. We had some new ideas and lots of fresh stuff for Beloved.
Do you reckon you guys will ever bully Parkway Drive into doing another combined album? Because I understand that was for both bands, like sort of the first thing that you guys did was a split EP.
Yeah, that was very, very early days. I think 2003 the split came out.
Yeah.
We still love those guys, and we actually did a tour with them in Australia at the end of 2012 for their release of the Atlas album, which is awesome because I don't think we'd toured together since maybe that split.
Wow,
back
really?
in 2003. Yeah. We did some random festivals and shows with them along the way here and there, but yeah, any chance we get to tour with those guys or to play, or if they wanted to do a split, maybe we would. I don't know if it would happen, but yeah, we're definitely hoping to tour with them a bunch more.
Cool. So is touring sort of now the game, because Beloved is so recently out, is that just your plans for like the next year or so? That's all you're concerning yourself with? Yeah,
basically we have after this tour, which finishes at the end of this week with the Slam Dunk festivals, we have a good amount of time off. We have about 6 weeks off. Okay. Which is just due to us having done a really long run, here, now in Europe, and then the States last month, the month before as well. So we're basically just going to take some time before the summer months, and then we're going to be touring hard from sort of July until basically Christmas time.
Sweet. So sort of watch this space. You'll be back soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
We've already got some stuff lined up that should be announced pretty soon, but yeah.
Sick.
Stuff.
Well, thank you for taking a couple of minutes to speak with us.
No worries, man. Thank you.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.